It's been another few months of building the provinces in and around Tamriel. Things have been going really well on our end, and we hope you've all had an excellent summer. Welcome to the Beyond Skyrim Dev Diary for August 2019. As the Morrowind team continues to focus on completing the New North, some major progress has been made on interiors. The ancestral tomb tileset has been completed, and we can now begin designing the many crypts of Sheogorath and populating them with the frightening creatures that stalk the dark shadows under Morrowind. At the same time, our level designers have been hard at work following an overhaul of the cave tileset and the completion of our Dunmerry shacks. With these, they've been able to start work on creating the interiors for a number of dungeons, homes, and other minor locations throughout the New North. In addition to our tombs, another tileset has been completed. We are proud to finally reveal our custom-built Jumak Clan Dwemer tileset, which will be used in the creation of some exciting locations in the region, like Machulift and the Tower of Sorkvild. In Cyrodiil, our 3D artists are continuing to bring the culture and environment to life. We're creating a wide array of assets, including shrines and amulets dedicated to the various Aedra and Daedra, clothing, clutter, and the remaining urban tilesets, like the iconic Imperial City. These assets have been a great boon to our level designers, as they have allowed for work to begin on the Nibene Basin, the region surrounding County Cheydinhal. This progress brings us ever closer to having the whole map of Cyrodiil landscaped to a first-pass level. Once this step is out of the way, we can begin on the second pass using new concept art drawn by our amazing artists so as to achieve a cohesive feel across the region. Meanwhile, our interior designers have been eagerly completing the interiors for Bravil and have started to shift their focus onto Coral. Our writers have completed their claims for Skingrad, creating intriguing quest lines which bring together a variety of characters, both new and old. Thanks to our recruitment push and the dedicated members of our team picking up new skills, implementation has ramped up. This has allowed us to finish the first pass of quest implementation for Kavach, and we have now set our sights on the aforementioned Bravil, which we hope to show more of in the coming months. Iliac Bay has been steadily gaining momentum on all fronts this summer. Many regions have now entered the polishing stage for level design, such as the Roscrea Mountains and Skeffington Woods in High Rock. While the major cities slated for the Three Kingdoms pre-release and their surroundings are being polished, construction on the cities themselves is now underway, with final touches heralding the completion of Jahana. New 3D assets like the Raga iron weaponry and clothing are being seen in-game for the first time. Implementation is also being done on the Yoku Ruin and Bretic Castle tilesets, the latter of which has been recently extended for a more diverse usage. Other existing architecture collections are seeing expansion as they are being readied for their final versions, and the aforementioned Jahana tileset is undergoing a collision and optimization pass. In terms of overall progress, we have established a roadmap leading towards the Three Kingdoms release, with goals and plans clearly marked. Writing and general project management are receiving large and well-deserved overhauls to help push the project further into release territory. Work continues on creating and enhancing the various arid landscapes of Aniquina, such as the renewed overhaul of the rust-red Badlands and the Rim border. In order to bring these landscapes to life, the Elsweyr team is excited to reveal some of our new custom weather and lighting, which have been carefully crafted and tweaked since our last update. These new weathers give a refreshing and vivid look to the deserts of Aniquina, while adding new depth and atmosphere to Elsweyr as a whole. On the 3D front, 2 of our weapon sets have been fully implemented into the game, Iron and Riminice. These exotic instruments of self-defense can be found throughout the Greater Rim, and we hope you will enjoy using them to slash and bash through the many threats that the sands of Elsweyr will uncover. Finally, we'd like to show you a sneak peek of the various works in progress being developed across the Elsweyr team. This includes, but is not limited to, an all-new dungeon set, the lunar temples, and a deadly new sandstorm weather type that will scour central Aniquina. Finally, we have new concept art for the otherworldly Dromathra spirits. The river barges of Palatine, and a plethora of clutter found throughout the world of Elsweyr. For the past couple of months, in the frigid tundra of Atmora, the 3D department has made headway in asset creation, particularly for the custom Stahlrim armor and weapon set, as well as unique staves. Each of these items are tied to local clans, representing their powers and way of life. Implementation has also made significant headway as they've put a number of quests, encounters, and scenes together while they work on bringing the main quest to life. Existing effects have also been polished, enhancing the atmosphere of venturing through Atmora, and we have created the rune system. Our audio department has added new sound effects and music, attaching them to specific regions and encounters, and they have also updated the animal life around Atmora. Level design has made further strides in the Northern Mountains region, and we now have new glacier and rock assets to create the unique landscapes of the frozen peaks. As for the writing department, the Atmoran language was recently finished, and the team has been busy updating names, locations, and more to fit the ancient tongue. Finally, the team would like to show off some of what our concept artists have been working on. From everyone here in Atmora, we thank you for your patience and look forward to revealing more in the months to come. Crane Shore has truly come alive these past 4 months. Most of its quests and dialogue have been implemented, and we are now turning our attention to the Roscrean settlements. We have completed the interiors of Venglot, and the exterior of Frulthul is undergoing its second pass. Roscreans are hardy people and live a largely hunter-gatherer lifestyle, foraging what they can from the land and sea around them. To this end, we've set up camps for our native ibex herders and have many new custom foods to reflect the Roscrean way of life. Those indigenous to the Isle are also master blacksmiths, forging their own unique weapons in iron, steel, and mithril. Many of them are making a good living crafting mithril weapons for the Empire. Roscrean gods also differ from those on the mainland, with worship of the Atmoran animal cults surviving to this day. Said cults have changed much from their ancient roots, however, and we've been working on giving the Roscrean Draugr dungeons their own unique feel to reflect the divergence between the totemic religions of the Roscreans and that of the early ancestors of Skyrim. That's all from us for now. We hope you are as excited by our progress as we are. If you're interested in learning more about Beyond Skyrim, or you're wondering about joining one of our projects, visit our website at beyondskyrim.org. Until next time.